So, most of the time in War Thunder, a lot of the best air-to-ground aircraft are dedicated strike platforms. There are some cases, though, where fighters are actually really good when they're retrofitted to be in a strike platform. In this case, the Mosquito has, been added in the ground attack variants, and honestly, I still have mixed feelings about it. So my take is the Mosquito right now, the new ones that they have added, are decent enough, but not great. So we're playing around with the Uncle Tom rocket, and this, in theory, should make this aircraft a very good cast platform. It gives it access to some very good rockets with high explosive, but the thing is, the Mosquito is not shining in a cast role. Now, yes, if you got really, really good with the rockets, you could play very well with it, but in my opinion, the Mosquito, especially the Strike variant, just does not fit very nicely as a cast platform for a couple of reasons. Now, a big one is this aircraft is already very sluggish. The Mosquito, when it's, light, its actual fighter variants, it's a phenomenal aircraft. Amazing air-to-air, good maneuverability, great top speed, good firepower. The issue with the Strike variants are they're under engine powered, I should say. You have a very heavy aircraft, very heavy cannons, a very heavy radar set, and very heavy air-to-ground weapons. This aircraft is very sluggish. It is not going to be very high performance, and that's the big thing with the Mosquito, is its high performance. You don't get that with the Strike aircraft, and that really kind of is disappointing. Now, as far as the Uncle Tom rocket goes, this is basically just a worse Tiny Tim. It has worse flight model, if that makes any sense. It's slower, it's more sluggish, and it just doesn't fly very well on, trajectory. You can carry a couple of dumb-guided bombs, but I really wanted to take out just the Uncle Toms and kind of showcase them. Don't get me wrong, if this is a direct hit, it's very likely that you're going to get the kill with this rocket. The issue is, they're fairly hard to aim. Now, I'm no rocket expert, I'm not great with rockets, so if someone does have a lot of practice with them, I can say that this aircraft probably would be half decent, and it already is kind of half decent. I mean, at 3.7, there's not a whole lot of, I guess to say, better cast options. This one does just fine, but I wanted to showcase why I don't think it's actually a great cast option. I was very hopeful. I thought this might be one of my new favorite aircraft, and it is pretty fun. I just have a couple of things that, like I said, I just don't like about it. And one of those things is it's, like I said, super sluggish. It doesn't have the right engine power to have the heavy radar set and heavy air-to-air and air-to-ground weapon systems that it has. And the Mosquito already, like I stated, was, truly just a fighter. It was made to be a fighter, it stays as a fighter. The light versions of it, the original fighter versions, those are all great. The thing with this one is, it just kind of is a little bit disappointing. Now, I want to know what your guys' thoughts are down below in the comments. Do you guys think that the Strike Fighter or Strike Mosquitoes are perfectly good? Do you guys think that they're fully capable aircraft that, are worth bringing out in your games? I will say that I do think the Mosquito is fun. It is definitely worth bringing into 3.7. I mean, you have 4 very high explosive rockets at the, worst thing is you use them to target open tops and SPAA systems. I just don't like the flight model of the Uncle Tom. The Mosquito, which should have a great flight model, a great top speed, and great maneuverability, you lose all of that when you rock a full air-to-ground weapon load. And the Strike Mosquitoes, like I stated, are just much heavier, makes them very, a lot harder to actually dogfight or do anything with. And it's just kind of disappointing. If you guys are interested in getting these aircraft, they are added to the Swedish and British tech trees. I am currently playing the Swedish one, the one in the Swedish air tree. And honestly, I can't necessarily complain too much. Out of all of the new Mosquitoes that they added, this is the only one that I have tested. It is armed with your normal cannons found in Mosquitoes. You do have access to the Uncle Tom. You have access to a couple of bombs. You do have access to a search radar. It's a lot like what the P-61 has, and it pretty much allows you to just kind of see if you have targets in the area. It doesn't let you lock or track or anything. It's just a search radar. Other than that, this aircraft is, not necessarily the same Mosquito that we've all fallen in love with, so that is a little bit disappointing, but it's still okay, I guess. Anyways, Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And join the Discord link down below in the description. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.